Are we star seeds? Of course we are. And so much more than star seeds. I think the ego really likes all of these fantasy roles, right? Just as long as it doesn't have to play the human character. Ego always wants to be something more than what the average human subconscious projects. Because in our shadow, in our subconsciousness, most human beings, because of the generational trauma passed on, we feel worthless and insignificant, meaningless, without purpose. And so if we can catch a glimpse of a cosmic superhero like a starseed, our ego is gonna love that. It's gonna love that. It's gonna prance around and say, I'm a starseed. I'm a galactic light being. Yes, you are. But don't let your ego ride away with that. It's very impractical to the mission that we have here as human beings to human beings, right? The mission is for starseeds to become the best human, the divine human, not some fantastical superhero character in the cosmos. At some level you are all that, but like I say, that is highly impractical in the reality that we are meant to live out right here, grounded on earth. It's not the other realities you can't maintain unless you are on some kind of drug or plant medicine that gives you the hallucination. See, you have to artificially enhance that to get to that other reality. But what point is how does that help your everyday human life? How does that help in your human interactions? I fail to see a long-term purpose in entertaining the manifestations in other dimensions, right? The point is really to evolve into more of a human, more of a healed human, so that we can bring more love, more grounded love to our human existence. The average human does not benefit from the fact that you tell them that you are a galactic being. I mean, they are too, but they probably don't have the comprehension. So why not try love? Because love works in every dimension. These other fantastical roles don't fit in every dimension. That's why we don't see that here. We don't see that as a regular occurrence. Yeah, this might not agree with some people. It might upset some people, but I can see the tendency. I can see the tendency of ego in all of these things to make itself something more than what it perceives in its human persona, to inflate itself. People do that with spiritual gifts also. They proclaim themselves a prophet, an apostle, a seer. They deck themselves in their abilities to somehow appear as something more than their mere human. But if you can manage to be a mere human with a heart full of love, that's going to be so much more beneficial than parading in all of those supernatural gifts. I'm just not saying that there's something wrong with the gifts, but just be very careful that you're not letting your ego ride away with that and turn it into something not so desirable, right? A lot of those things are reflections of a trauma response, the need to be somebody important, right? So you have to give yourself self-importance at your soul level, not at the ego level. You have to heal that shadow in your soul that feels so small. You have to elevate that through the soul, through soul essence, knowing that your soul is the breath of God. Your soul is beautiful. Your soul has gone through a lot. It was mistreated. And that's why I don't judge your soul. I never judge your soul. I have such an appreciation of the resilience of the soul. But it needs some support. It needs a lot of love. A lot of love to deal with these issues of lack and deficit in the persona. Right? So don't deck yourself with all kinds of external feathers through your giftings. But address the soul. Address why the soul feels so small, right? So insignificant. That's where you need to go. That's where you need to prop yourself up through understanding that probably as a child you were told, you were always put down and told that you're no good, that you'll never amount to anything. And so that has left that scar, that has left that shadow, that is now always speaking through all of your actions, just wanting to be seen. But ego exploits that and makes us look not so good, makes us look grandiose, makes us look inflated, and most of all fake. So I just want to spare you that embarrassment. Go deeper to your childhood wounds.